Gemini, you have strength number 31, Hercules. Now I'm getting a few messages of this. This is the strength card like in tarot, which represents Leo energy. So you may have Leo in your chart or dealing with a Leo. But I'm also seeing the snake here, and we are in the final stages of the snake year. So we are still shedding the old. I'm really drawn to the lightning here as well. So there may be shocking revelations or sudden shifts internally, externally in your environment in the month of Feb here. But your message here is that you have the strength to move through this. So let's see what else is coming through for you in the month of February. So thank you so much for being here. Remember, please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you feel called to like, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, what else is coming through for Gemini? A time for healing. Yes, so this feels linked to the snake year here, where there is some final shedding, and this is the time where our old self, our ego, clings the most. And the strength card in the tarot is about taming the ego and working with the ego, and letting the ego know, and the old self, the survival self, know that this change, this discomfort, this upheaval is for your highest good. And this is this time for healing. Okay, I do feel like there's another one in here for you. So what other messages do we have for Gemini? Okay. Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Again, this feels like a time to, because I feel like it could be quite disruptive. I'm getting, it was really called to the lightning here, that to me can represent almost like a tower energy, quite a disruptive change that can make you feel uncomfortable. Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, you're moving into this new energy here, and there is a need to be kind to self. Really stop and pause when old aspects of self, habits, anxiety, that real ego flare, that survival mechanism, your nervous system bracing for something here. This is about reassuring yourself that this just means change for us, and it is for your highest good. Okay. There's another message wanting to come through. I just saw 353, so that number, angel number, may be of significance for you. Okay. What messages needing to come through for Gemini for Feb? Yang, number 1. This is about action. This is divine masculine energy. Oh, and we have yin at the bottom. So that beautiful polar energy, yin and yang, balance. But the yang here is about taking action here. I want to get another one. Is it in here? Potentially. Let's have a look. Breathe. Okay. So number 29. This is another that kind of just talks to each other. Take time to breathe out, literally. Calm. I was wanting to get some clarity on this action here. Let me get one from this deck. because this is very slow pause energy, and then we have the yang here, which is very action oriented energy. So let me just get another one out for Gemini, please, Spirit. Does Gemini need to know for Feb, particularly pertaining to this yang? Thank you. Be loyal to what you love. Number 19, Dog, Spirit. Interesting. So this action is about moving in the direction of your heart space, but of this new energy that you are feeling, because we can feel the new. The horse year is approaching on the 17th of Feb. Now, we can feel that new energy, absolutely, but the old is still lingering. It's almost like this cleanup phase, time for healing. You have the strength to get there. You will be able to move in the direction of your heart in this new energy that's coming through. 119 may be of significance for some here. Okay, let's dive straight into the tarot here. And see what's coming through for you, Gemini, for the month of Feb. You have the strength to move through this. This is a time of balancing. It's almost like you can see the old and the new at the same time still. But I feel like as we approach this doorway almost of the new year, for the zodiac, Chinese zodiac, the mind, the old self, that's when it clings the strongest. So you know you're moving into something new when your fears, your anxiety kind of all of a sudden start to rise out of nowhere. It's because it knows it can't come with. So that's interesting. Okay, does Gemini need to know, please? We have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. This is moving in a beginner's mind, I'm hearing, with the space of the heart. Again, be loyal to what you love here. Interesting. What's going on in your energy? Justice, Libra energy, balance. Interesting. We did have the yang, and at the bottom of the deck, we did have the yin. Again, this is that balanced energy. This is also balancing out from the old, looking at the old, that snake energy that's still shedding, and looking at the new. There's this beautiful time to breathe out, reflect of how far you've come. You are going to start seeing the shift internally and externally in your world. I love this. Okay, your challenge, the Empress, beautiful. This is Taurus energy. This is abundance. This is growth. This is stepping into alignment with your higher self, regardless of gender. So this is beautiful. Okay, this is a challenge, I feel, because this is the new. This is the new energy that you're moving into, one of self-love, growth, and expansion. I'm hearing expansion. So not just only expansion of your inner world, but your external world as well. This isn't a challenge because, like we were saying, there is this last grasp from the old self. Continue to move and be loyal to yourself This is being loyal to yourself, loyal to what you love, and continue to move into this higher vibration. Okay, what's coming towards you? The Six of Cups. Interesting. This is the past. And like I was saying, the snake energy here is behind him now. You can see that in the image. It's behind him, but it's lingering. And it's almost like that last glance backwards into the old way of being, the past, what's happened, all your lessons and learnings, old habits. It's like that last glance back before you fully step in and embody this new energy. What's your advice here? The Four of Cups. Interesting. It's interesting to see how I'm seeing this here. Now, for some, this could be someone from the past offering you a cup, and you're like, I'm sorry, that doesn't resonate with me anymore. This person's very not interested in this cup that's being presented. So there could be the past people coming back in for sure, especially when we move into something new, our new energy, a new opportunity, and you're moving away from the past. But also I feel like there's the ego, the survival part of self that kind of almost rears its head, like we were saying, and the new version of you can see that it comes up, these past memories, these past fears, these past thoughts. But your advice here is to be like, I see you, but I'm not engaging here. I'm not interested in going back. I'm not interested in I don't need those thoughts. I don't need that fear, because why? We are balanced and we are moving forward into this abundant energy. It's beautiful. Okay, Gemini, let's have a look. Let's get some clarifiers out. Why is the Justice here? We have the High Priestess and the Hermit. Pisces and Virgo energy here. This is about going within and trusting your intuition. This is about balancing out the energies, because there's a part of you, the Four of Pentacles underneath that, that's still clinging on to the old. So the Justice is all about making a call. You see the sword here. It's seeing both sides, seeing the survival part of self, because our ego isn't our enemy. It's there to keep us safe based on the past, based on the history. This has meant this. And so it rises to keep us safe. It's doing its job. But for us, we need to ensure that it doesn't do too much of a good job and keeping us stuck in fear mentality or not wanting to grow. So going within and trusting and looking and observing both sides and deciding this is a wisdom of the owl here, of what to let go of and what can come with, because we still take our learnings, but we don't take our habits and our reactions to old energies or old situations that once hurt us. Interesting. So the Empress is the challenge. So we have the Knight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. We have the King of Wands and the Four of Wands. So the King of Wands is really representing action, and that's that yang energy here. And the action is to be loyal to what you love. The Four of Wands is all about balance, and again with the Justice, but stability within self. The Empress represents and embodies all four queens, regardless of gender. And that means that you can take action knowing that you are stable and grounded within self. It's really this new energy of trusting self. Now, with the Knight of Wands here, this is the challenge. There is a little bit of in and out energy. So, which is absolutely what happens when we reach that precipice of change and we go, yes, I can totally do this. And then the fear, the old version, pops back up. So this is why it's in the challenge. Okay, now the Six of Cups is what's coming towards you. Why is the Six of Cups here? We have Justice at the bottom of the deck again. So this is all about balance. 6, and we have 6 of Pentacles, another card of balance, and the 9 of Pentacles. The past is coming back up, but it is coming back up to create balance and understanding, but also it strengthens your independence and structure. It's giving you, I just keep getting this greater strength for sure, and this greater strength in trusting yourself, trusting the lessons that you have learnt in the past, and actually embodying and working with the ego and that survival self, seeing it for what it is and acknowledging it gives you more stability and strength and independence within your emotions and within your environment. Okay, the Four of Cups is your advice. Why is the Four of Cups here, please, for Gemini? Yeah. You have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck and the Knight of Wands again. So it's more of what we've kind of already spoken about, where it's this in and out energy of the past, the new, coming in and out of your environment at the moment. You may be feeling really confident and moving into the new one day, and then the next you feel like you're triggered. You have all these emotions, you have all these fears, anxiety rises. Now, this is about going within so you can discern what you can accept and what cup you won't accept, because you're focusing on moving into the new. You're doing things differently. So the universe doesn't test you. I don't believe in that, but it feels like you're being tested when you're approaching this new energy, because the old comes up. And that's just almost the nervous system testing your system to say, do we have the capacity to accept this new energy? Do we have the capacity to regulate ourselves moving forward? And you do here. You have the strength here. There's a time for healing, a time to breathe and just observe. This person is observing under the tree here. So this is very powerful stuff here, Gemini, but very exciting moving into the new. So let me know if it resonated in the comment section down below. But this is your reading. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.